Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie Wicks, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my free talk that I'm giving at Work Petaluma in August. That is a promotion for a new Buddha Mamas group that's forming at Work Petaluma starting the first Tuesday of the month in September and going through May. So Buddha Mamas is a group that has been in place that I've been facilitating for about 5 or 6 years, and it's we practice some kind of mindfulness meditation in the beginning to reinforce everyone's practice or to create a practice if you don't already have one. And I usually offer a creative process like a mandala to collage or to marker or something really simple that just sort of allows for us to use our creative aspects of our mind. And then in the Buddha Mamas at Work, we're going to talk about the 5 pillars in your lives. And the 5 pillars for me have to do with work and family and physical health and spiritual health and social. And so how do we balance those 5 pillars, or what are your own pillars, and how does that work? How does it work, and what do you need to tend to in order to be mindful in your life? So we work a lot about that. And you don't have to have like a outside career necessarily, but there's work in your life. There's something that you're tending to that holds that space that isn't family. Family is different, even though we're moms, and I think it's really important to cultivate this thing called work within us and be aware of where we're shining our mental lights on for our work. And I'll also talk about some of my developmental philosophies around family and parenting, especially motherhood, that has to do with the idea that you are the age of your youngest child to some degree. You're recapitulating or re-experiencing some of your story from then when you're raising a child. And what that does to us psychologically is sometimes brings up a lot of material that's emotional. So how we deal with that too. There's a group check-in as part of the process, and so we kind of talk about what's up in each other's lives, and I witness and share and engage with everybody individually. And we share our artwork at the end and see what kind of material did come up or how we want to connect it. And that's sort of like your journal entry or your notes from the session is the art that you made. On the last session of the year, we often show each other all of the pieces that we made, a body of creative processes, and that's a really cool way to recount your journey and see where you've come from and where you'd like to be going. But mindfulness is the basis of the whole group, really learning what you want to tend to and how to tend to it without being attached to outcome, but more involved in a process and a practice. So I hope you can join me for the talk, and if you want to be part of Buddha Mamas at Work, please be in touch, Carrie at carriewicks.com, and thanks.